It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Erika Jayne, Erika Girardi, and Tom Girardi, what's going on, and a little bit of an update thanks to, well, Ronald Richards. Guys, if you're not following Ronald Richards and you haven't seen our interviews with him, you have to check him out. He is one of the attorneys brought on by the trustees in order to find out where certain funds were moved around, trace these funds, and figure out how Erika Girardi is continuing to afford her lifestyle. Now, Ronald Richards has tweeted day in and day out, whether it's about Erika Girardi, hashtag Girardi fraud, Jen Shah, everything. But now we're getting tweets about, I guess, their Pasadena mansion. So the Pasadena mansion apparently has continued to drop down in price. At one point, they were saying the house was worth over 16 million. Then it became 13 million. Now it's 9 million. But what we're finding out is that there's over $6 million in liens. Now, of course, I don't want to just put words into Ronald's mouth. This is what his tweet said. The Thomas Girardi house has about $6 million in liens, and this is not including judgments. We are going to propose to pay off the liens subject to a 6-month redemption by the estate. He also added that Thomas needs to go, and this is what's keeping the scam alive. He's pretty much saying Tom Girardi should not be living in this home, especially under a conservatorship. He even said in our interview, you know, Tom Girardi lives at home by himself, eats dinner by himself, is going out and about, kind of just having lunches and dinners, and there's no live-at-home nurse. He's expressing all of this and why it doesn't really make sense for a conservatorship, or it's just not your normal conservatorship. That's how he's explaining this. Now, for those of us who don't necessarily understand conservatorships, Britney Spears has a very extreme one. She's told what she can do, when she can post on social media. She has to take certain medications in order to, I mean, it's just insane. But it seems like Tom Girardi's conservatorship is nothing like this. Again, Ronald Richards is explaining that Tom Girardi needs to go and doesn't necessarily understand why he's able to continue living in the mansion. He also added that it's hard to market the home like this, and that this is sort of one of the problems standing in the way of the sale. Now, of course, he's offered other options on Twitter, and it has people just going haywire because he's like, yes, of course, Tom Girardi still lives in the house, but there are so many other options. If he really does have Alzheimer's and, you know, dementia, which we have to take, you know, their word for it because this is what he was diagnosed with, right? I'm not a doctor. But if he has this, then Ronald Richards is pretty much saying, why not live in a senior care facility where people are there to take care of you? Why are you living in the mansion by yourself? How much sense does this actually make? Again, I'm not putting words into Ronald's mouth. This is what his tweet said. There are plenty of options. The government is not going to end this hypocrisy of having an undisputed former attorney who diverted clients' funds live in his mansion while there are thousands without money. We are going to do something about it. Here are some options for Tom Girardi. Now, of course, if you guys remember, the price of the home was dropped to $11.5 million. And Ronald Richards is teasing that if the price continues to drop, then him and his team are going to purchase the home. Talk about a blow to the gut. I couldn't even imagine, and I'm so curious what you guys think about this. How do you think Erika Girardi and Tom Girardi would react knowing that Ronald Richards and his team were buying the mansion, and not only buying the mansion, but still doing his job that the trustees brought him on to do, which is figure out where a lot of this money is coming from, where it's going, and where it went. So I'm sure this would be like a double blow to the gut. This can't feel good for the Girardis, just saying. Ronald Richards says, if the price gets any lower, we are going to arrange to buy it, subject to the existing liens, and take certain depositions there in certain cases. He also added that one in particular comes to mind. We will invite all of the victims and the followers to attend #Girardi fraud. Oh, Ronald Richards is not one attorney that I would want to mess with. Again, if you don't know his credentials, he's recovered hundreds of millions of dollars throughout his career, especially in the last decade. This is what he does. He's explained it in the interview. He feels like he's getting so close to figuring out where certain money was going, what happened to it. And he feels like they know that he's right on their tail. So for him, this is it's a job. This is what he does. I don't think there's any other way to say it. But hold on, wait, there's more. Ronald Richards also added that this is an ominous sign, and that being the fact that the price of the home dropped down to $9.98 million. So it's continuing to drop down, and maybe him and his team, they might actually buy the estate. It would be so interesting to see how this plays out. But guys, we know that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is going to continue to air on Wednesdays, and we will definitely be covering it on Thursday. As it's airing, everything is just unfolding before our very eyes, and the women are finally starting to question what the hell is actually going on. And they feel like they're on a little bit of a roller coaster ride. In a matter of a few episodes, Erica Girardi said that she filed for divorce after saying how great of a man he was, Tom Girardi, on their cast trip. Then she files for divorce. She moves her stuff out while or after she dropped him off at work. Then headlines are coming out trashing them for a quote unquote sham divorce. And then after that, it just seems like there's victims coming forward. We know about the Boeing plane accident. When the women are, going to question, and then as soon as they start questioning, she hits us with Tom Girardi was in a car accident and then he cheated on me. So it seems like there's a lot of whiplash going on here. It's like a ping pong match and nobody knows which direction to go at this point. So again, with that being said, we will continue to be following the Erica Girardi and Tom Girardi scandal. And also we will continue to recap on Thursdays. So if you're around on Thursday, make sure you join us. Join us live because it's going to be one hell of a conversation as this all, like I said, continues to unfold. Guys, you know what to do. Comment below on this video. What do you think about the drop in the sale price of the home? Also, what do you think about Ronald Richards and his team potentially buying the home? And how are you feeling about this season of Beverly Hills? You know what to do. And if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.